Hey, so what's up guys, it's Instructional Skateboarding and I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly remove bearings from your skateboard wheels today, because if you don't do it properly you can screw up both your wheels and your bearings, but mostly your bearings, and you can just wreck them and then you're going to have to go buy new ones and they're going to be wasted and all that stuff. So in a couple seconds here it's going to cut to a different view that I'm going to be using with this webcam, and I'm going to show you guys how to take off your bearings properly, so let's do that now. So if you guys don't already have a T-tool, I highly recommend you pick one up because it's just going to make your life a lot easier. But before you can remove your skateboard bearing, obviously the first thing that you have to do is take your wheel nut off of your wheel. So you just find your right size of your T-tool or whatever you're going to use to take this off. Put it on there and just loosen it up. Now I've actually already done it before I'm starting this video, so I'm just going to take that off and put it right here. The next thing you want to do is obviously remove your skateboard wheel, and as you guys can see we have a bearing on that side of the wheel, we have a bearing on that side of the wheel. So 2 per wheel, 4 wheels, that's 8 bearings obviously. Now if you guys have washers on your trucks, I would recommend taking them off for this process, but you don't have to. Okay, so the second one was being a bit stubborn, I'm just going to leave it on, but I have one of them off, as you can see right here. So what you're going to want to do to remove your skateboard bearing is take your wheel, it doesn't matter which side you take, but yeah, so just whatever side you want to take works fine, and this is how you're going to remove your skateboard bearing. Now I would place your board down with your empty truck axle close to you like this. Grab your wheel firmly in your hand, sort of like that. You know, exact hand position doesn't matter, but something where you can really squeeze it and get a good solid grip on that wheel. I would place my hand on your other wheel to brace it, so something like this, where you can see my hand is on my other wheel, so that I will really be able to hold this truck in place, and I still have this wheel gripped firmly. Place the end of this truck axle right at the tip of the bearing inside. So inside your wheel you obviously have your bearings, and your bearings are a certain amount thick. Get the tip of this right at the end of the bearing inside. So it's not at the very beginning of the bearing and it's not at the very end like that, but the tip of this axle is just sort of right at the end of that bearing right there. Now, with your solid grip of your hand on your skateboard wheel, push this top part of the wheel forward forcefully, and that's going to start taking that bearing out of your skateboard, as I'll show you. So by putting pressure you guys can see that my bearing is very slightly starting to come out like that. And the more you do it, the faster your bearing is going to come out. So just grab your wheel like this and forcefully push forward, and what that's going to do is just basically force your bearing out of your skateboard wheel, and as we can see there, it's coming out even more. So we're going to go ahead and just finish this off quickly, and as you guys can see, it popped off right onto the axle. Now it might not pop off right onto the axle. What might end up happening is that it's just sort of stuck in there like that, but at that point you can just go ahead and pop it out with your hand. So that is how you properly remove skateboard bearings. I'm going to have a separate video going up probably the next day after this on how to install bearings the easiest way, which is even easier than this and hurts even less. It's incredibly easy and fast. But I just wanted to make a video showing you guys how to properly remove your skateboard bearings without trying to hammer it out with a hammer and like a chisel or something, because that's just going to destroy them. And this is the most widely used sort of method for doing this by all skateboarders. I hope you guys did enjoy. If this video did help you, leave a like, subscribe. All my social media links are down below as usual. See you next video guys, and peace out.